Hello, I'm Nige.
I'm Anders. Welcome to Brewery Focus. Um, we found a beer, didn't we? We found a beer in Lidl,
And
and it
Columbus,
was
yes,
it was
yeah, we've talked about it, but it's led us all the way to 71 Brewing in Dundee.
yeah,
It's part three of a deep dive into the brewery.
yeah,
And
and
we've got two beers to sample this week, and we've
yeah.
gone, well, I haven't. Anders has gone a bit quirky.
Oh, it's me, is it? Okay, all
Well,
right.
you ordered the beers. I just no say in these.
Yeah, okay. When we say quirky, when we say Anders has gone quirky, what we actually mean is Anders has gone pissed and ordered whatever he could.
Yeah, but
That's kind of it.
these aren't beers I would normally choose to consume.
No, but I wanted to shake it up a little bit, in fairness. I just wanted to shake it up because we all know our IPAs, we all know our New England IPAs, West Coast IPAs, Deepers, and stuff like that. Let's get out and do something that's a little bit different. So we've gone for the kind of what do they call sours, I suppose.
Yeah.
You're not looking forward to it. I know you're not looking
No,
forward
I know, I know. I'm throwing my toys out the pram and
to it.
actually
Right,
collect.
okay. Well, I'll tell you what, the first one we've got, okay, is the blackcurrant and apple crumble, which is coming in at
What's that
5.5.
got to do with the beer?
Shut up.
It's what I'd have for pudding on after a Sunday roast.
Yes. Why not make it alcoholic? Why not? It's like adding beer to your, let's not go. 5.5%. Okay. Um, it's won awards and everything. Okay,
Like the
so
locally sourced black currants, apple juice, spices, and a touch of vanilla.
yeah. So we might not like it, but hey, let's just try it and see what goes.
Yes.
Let's not stay in the same lane all day,
Anyway,
baby.
it's beer camel.
It is now. Right. Oh, colour is enough to put one off.
It's Ribena.
Well, it's obviously not Ribena, is it?
It's sparkling Ribena.
Now this, I'm quite enjoying this. We tried out another one, didn't we, recently from,
To be fair, and it was drinkable.
yeah. Okay. So that has got a pink head on it. That sounds naughty, doesn't it? Um,
Oh, it smells like beer.
but right, okay.
I wasn't expecting that.
Okay. The smell, I mean, it looks wrong,
Yeah.
but it smells all right. I am getting a lot of I am getting a lot of black currant from that.
Yeah, but it's got that beery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, cheers.
Chin chin.
Once I get over the sourness hump, I've just got. Oh.
You hit another sourness hump.
See, when I get a sour beer, I just think gone off homebrew. That's. Some people really like this,
Yeah,
but
which
then
is why
again,
they make it.
some people really like citrusy IPAs. Other people hate them. It,
Hmm.
everyone's got their own taste in beers.
They have. And that's why they make it. There's no market for it, you know. Um, Okay, I've had other sour beers. I've had other sour beers and I've never been a huge fan of them. I've always tried to stay away. But like I say, don't stay in the same lane, man. Move, see what happens. This is one of the better ones that I've had. Yes. I mean, it's low-hanging fruit and all that, because it's.
Well, uh, we sampled one on this channel a while ago, and it was like a fruit smoothie. I found it was
Yeah,
same sort of color, but
it was. Yeah,
it was about 8% or something, wasn't it? Which was a bit. Hmm.
that was the draw. Yeah.
Yes. So I can see putting a bit of effort in to get it down was
Yes.
worth it. Uh,
Um,
it's really nice. And then
then your sourness hits.
ah, oh, it just gets worse. I might get used to. Oh, it goes in waves at the end. But let's talk about the brewery a bit more. We want
Well,
to
let's do
talk.
that. Yeah. Um,
We've had 6 beers from them so far.
yeah.
This is in the core. Is this a core range one? This one?
Nah, good question. Not sure. Don't think it is. No.
No, I didn't think it was. But we've we've had 6 beers and they have been out of this world good. The
To a
quality has
fault.
been
Very good.
up there. I knew I wasn't going to like this one, but that doesn't mean it's a bad beer. But I don't know what a good sour. If it once it makes you go, then it's very good. Because it's doing that.
It's the one thing I do find about sour beers is that they are quite gassy.
Yeah,
Uh,
this one's almost got. When you had your sherbet dip dab thing, and you
mm,
OD on too much sherbet, that's it's that reaction.
yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we Googled 71 Brewing to see what other people are saying. Largely favourable.
Yeah,
But what I will give you, if you'll permit me,
yes.
is a brief overview from Mr. AI,
Go on.
who says that 71 Brewing generally receives positive reviews, with customers praising their beers for the quality and value. Luminous Nights is the perfect example was the word I was looking for. While some of the sweetness of certain beers is a bit too much, the overall consensus is that 71 Brewing produces exceptional beers for the price point. And
That's
yeah,
little. That's
can,
I think
yeah,
the bulk of the reviews will be Luminous Nights.
probably will because that's the first one that comes up.
Yeah.
This beer is frequently highlighted for its value, with one reviewer even stating that they were dancing from the ceiling. What a
Wow.
feeling. With excitement, the beer is described as having citrus, mango, pineapple notes, typical of New England IPAs. Some find it a bit too sweet, but still consider it an 8 out of 10 for its price. Again, I don't even think, you can pick up um, from bottle shops uh, beers of the quality of Luminous Nights, and they will cost you 2, 3 times more than it will cost you
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And
in little.
but looking at yes, good value for money. That's specifically that little one. But I don't know what you paid for these beers, Anders.
Um,
I don't tell me. But the Google reviews give the brewery 4.5 stars out of 5, which is I think is not bad going. Uh, they have a tap room.
mhm.
it's closed at the moment. The
Yeah.
It's going to open again as a function room and new improved. So I think they're just increasing the space, making just opening more avenues for them. And I went on to Company's House and had a quick look at their balance sheet because that's what I do, part of my job I used to. And they went from very cash rich to not a lot now. So obviously that their investment into that, either they're struggling financially or they're investing into the.
Hmm.
I suspect the building works that's going on at the moment is eating up the cash that they had
Yeah.
in the bank. Uh, I hope so, because I wouldn't want to lose this brewery.
No, this is an exceptional brewery. Can I just, what I will say to you is that that can there, that's £4.
Yeah, well, that goes hand in hand with.
Quality brewing. And I would say that you will still find similar beers from similar breweries at a higher rate than that. I still think that that's an excellent price for it. Have you
I'm
got over
becoming
this?
I'm becoming acclimatized. I didn't have quite as dramatic kickback from that. Um, I'm I'm tuning into the beer now. Uh, I get the whole sour beer thing. I really do. I've met enough
Mm.
people who have been absolutely nuts about it who'd never touched beer.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't call this beer.
No.
Brewed like a beer, but it, yeah, it's an alcoholic drink.
Brewed like beer.
Yeah,
Mm.
which is beer because it's got all the elements in it, but
It's got all of that.
I
Yeah.
know a few flavorings. But yes, I give it. Yeah,
I like it. I like it. Once you get over that initial, I've acclimatized as well. And it's much more like drinking a soft drink now. That does feel like it.
there's. Have you ever watched Colin from Accounts?
Hmm.
Right, Colin from Accounts is an American, no, not American, an Australian comedy,
Hmm.
and basically the main character in it owns a craft ale and runs a craft ale bar and
Hmm.
brew. And there's one scene there, and one of his brewer says, "Oh, the such and such IPA's gone off." He says, "Don't worry, barrel it. We'll put it out as a sour," which it made me laugh.
Oh dear. I don't mind this once you get over the initial shock. But again, it's not something I would go back to.
No, it's not. So whether that I don't know whether that's a good sour or not because I've got no reference points.
I've had two or three. That one we tried recently, the 8% that we talked about.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
but that
I think that's better than that. This is better than that.
no, I'll go the other way around because that was about
Okay.
3% better. This one.
2.5% better.
All
Yeah.
right. But the other one, that aside, the other one didn't have that sour kick that this one has. That other one was more just like a fruit juice. This definitely has got that sour kick, and that's what people like
Hmm.
about them.
Yeah. And like you, I don't get it, but like I say,
Anyway, well, what we'll do, we're going to finish these off. We'll be back in a minute with another beer.
yeah. Right. So that is polished off, that one.
Yeah, it's like
Um,
drinking liquid sherbet dib dab.
it was a little bit like that. I became, um, excuse me, I must kill.
You must kill. I'd just like to read a review out
Okay.
before we go on. Actually, Anders, I've got one tap.
I'll just
Oh, my
you try
system.
and find them, and I'll carry on with what I was going to say because
Actually, I've got it.
okay, go on.
It says this was on TripAdvisor. No, no, it wasn't. It was on Trustpilot.
Okay.
Excellent beer. The red ales and sours are particularly good. Just shows you some people are nuts.
Yep, there we go. Um, we were talking. We took a little break there, and we talked about some of the things that 71 Brewing are doing. They're looking to expand, um, and it does seem to be in line with what Dundee is doing at the moment. In 2017, it wanted to become the city of culture. It didn't get anywhere, but it is recognized as a UNESCO City of Design. I mean, what the F does that mean? Who knows?
But
Uh, but it is a vibrant cultural scene with museums, art galleries, um, and a strong emphasis on design and creativity. And of course, that ties in with what you were telling me. If you're,
well, in my past, I've worked for in the commercial department of a large university, and I was delivering a European Regional Development Fund project, giving out
Mhm,
money and thing and business support for innovative businesses. And when I saw what this company were doing in showcasing, I knew they've had a lot of grants.
mm,
And I found today that the 2016, when they started the business, uh, they had funding, £650,000 worth of funding, which came from the Scottish Regional Development Fund or something,
mhm,
and the Scottish Bank, which is an investment bank. We've got one in England as well, which is for, I think it's called the British Bank or something, which is specifically for businesses and also private investment as well.
mhm,
So it's match funded. So they probably put up about 300,000 and they got the rest, or even less.
mhm.
It's match funded. Anyway,
Yeah.
also by looking at what they've done, because they're CO2 neutral, I know the grants available from the EU at the time were, I want to carbon neutral my business, and they have lots of money then, please. And so they've done that. They've taken advantage of the grant system very well.
Mhm,
And their expansion of the tap room, they're actually building a museum, a theatre-sized a function room, which is going to be used for theatre doing productions and whatever. So that's the art and culture thing.
yeah.
An architect's studio they're building above, and which is designed for
And
sort of,
yeah, you also mentioned that there's what, a school there, a
yeah,
beer school.
a beer school they want to. So they're ticking all the boxes, and
Yeah,
actually they can create quite a nice community. So
I think so. I think
uh,
so.
that's why their balance sheet's probably not as good as it used to be because of the investment that's going in at the moment.
Yeah,
But
but hopefully that gives it a good solid foundation. Um,
oh, we have another beer to sample.
we do. Now this is something that I've been trying to find on the 71 Brewing website, and I can't find anything about
It's
it. So it's
it's
obviously
one of
just
the specials. It was one of the
yeah,
specials that came up, so it's not always going to be there.
no,
But I
it's an
knew straight away. I knew why this appealed to you, Anders. I knew why this has ended up in the basket because it's 9%.
yes, it is. Yes,
And then you look at
but also yeah.
it's an imperial stout, 9%. You think, yay, with chocolate and sour cherry.
Now chocolate's fine. That works, doesn't it?
It
In a stout, that can work. Sour cherry, that's that's the outlier. That's the one we're not sure about. But that's the one where we're going to push ourselves, test things. I'm an explorer. Anyway, look, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to confirm to you that beer cam is on, and we shall pour this, mother. Now, if this looks pink, I'll be very disappointed. No.
No.
Oh, oh, I am going to have to. Right, this is a really interesting aroma I'm getting off.
Yeah,
It's
it wasn't
very
what I
subtle.
expected.
It's very subtle. And do you know what's just landed in mine?
A flying ant.
Flying ant. Yeah. Sorry, sunshine. You must die. Right. There we go.
It's. It, it, you, I'm getting a chocolate, and then you get that. You do get the cherry. It is a Black Forest Gatto sort of
It is,
aroma
isn't it?
going on.
Oh,
It does
man.
smell quite good, actually.
It smells amazing, doesn't it? Does smell amazing. Right. Okay. I've got too much of a head on mine at
Yeah,
the moment,
mine's just
so I'm
dying
just going to
down a
give
bit.
it a little bit.
But had this one won awards? Or you couldn't find it, could you, on there?
Couldn't find it anywhere. No. On the website, so it's just a one-off
Yeah.
by the sounds of it. Um, but yeah, like you say, the smell is just. I think I know what this is going to taste like, and I'm a bit worried.
Yeah. I don't like cherry flavored things. I love cherries, but cherry flavored things always
Cherry
feel
flavored things I don't mind.
artificial.
Um,
Anyway, cheers.
Chin chin.
Hmm. That's very interesting.
There's a lot going on, isn't there?
It's a journey.
Right. This is going to ruin me. I can feel it in my bones. This is, um, the amount of depth in here. And you talked about artificial cherry flavor. I'm not getting artificial cherry.
No, it tastes a very natural
It does,
cherry.
doesn't it?
And I was actually gobsmacked at that. The, the chocolates, well, I don't think chocolate's there. Well, I know I've got a bit of chocolate there. It's very cherry forward when you go in.
It is. The
And
chocolate comes towards the end there, doesn't it?
it does. When the punch in the face from the cherry's finished, because it is quite punchy.
Hmm.
But I think that sourness in it, that's what takes the artificial cherry flavor away, if that makes
Could well
sense.
be. Could well be. I had a horrible feeling because I've tasted beers a little bit like this before,
Yeah.
and it just leaves me feeling a little bit underwhelmed and a little bit. Um, I wouldn't. It just makes me feel a bit funny. I wouldn't say sick, but it just makes me feel a bit. Ugh. But this is really slipping down quite nicely.
It is. It's a lot easier to drink than the last one. Uh, I can't help wondering though what the stout underneath would have been like without.
Oh. Well, that's an interesting question. Um, yeah, that's my statement. That's an interesting question. I have nothing more than that.
Because
It,
from a marketing point of view,
mm,
if you've got a 9 on it, it's going to sell as a
yeah.
one-off. Yeah. But you, yeah, I don't know.
I think it's a beautifully crafted beer. I think mouthfeel is everything that you'd expect from an imperial stout. And I see what you mean. If you take the cherry out, what have you got? You might have a better drink,
Yes,
but I don't know. I think yes, if you're looking for an imperial stout and you take the cherry out, I think you've got a great drink there. But this is just something a little bit left of centre.
yes.
And there is a hint of Black Forest. It's not quite as Black
No,
Foresty as I thought it was going to
yeah,
be.
I'd say I hit
That was aroma
right.
based.
The Roman's changed a bit. Now the head's gone. I'm getting a lot more coming out, and I'm getting. I don't actually like the smell that much.
No.
It's mm, it's almost a rotting cherry smell.
Which I suppose is what Kirsch is, isn't it? Well, not rotting, but it's,
Yeah.
fermenting.
Well, there you go. Yes.
It's beautifully rich, as, you know, as a stout like this should be.
Yeah. Proper black.
And it is beginning to affect me already.
Yeah, that it's drinkable. Very drinkable for someone who doesn't like sour beers. This is.
Hmm.
I don't think I'd buy another one.
Um, no.
Like I said, I knew this episode was always going to be well out of my comfort zone, beer wise,
Yeah,
anyway.
absolutely. And it's good to do that every now and then,
It,
just to
it
get
is.
yourself out there.
Oh, probably that we are definitely going to have to go up to this brewery, Anders.
We are.
I know it's
I've
not around
just
the country.
actually, I know. But there's a point to going up there. Once they've opened up their,
The
excuse
tap
me.
room.
Yep. Sorry. There is, sorry, excuse me. Beg your pardon. There is an imperial stout they do called Subtlety in Art.
Right,
That comes in at 12%.
which wasn't available when you ordered, was it?
It mustn't have been because
No.
boy, oh boy, I would have done. I mean, it's 3% better than that. No,
Yes.
but what I'm saying is that is a full-bodied and decadent and rich imperial stout made with cocoa nibs, vanilla, and coffee, which is basically what you want from an imperial stout.
Yeah.
None of your fancy cherry stuff. But at the same time, I like this. I couldn't drink many
No.
because, well, in fairness, I'd fall over if I started drinking
Yes.
many.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one to savor off an evening of with a good book.
Yeah, I'd see two books before
Yes, you would.
I can't concentrate. I'll concentrate on that.
Anyway, this is this was the episode, the hurdle episode for me.
Yeah,
Uh, quality of the beers, I presume the quality is still good. Whether
I'm
that's
assuming it is.
it is, that I can't say this
Whether
one's
it's tit,
I can tolerate this one. The other one I really didn't like,
no.
to be honest, because it just wasn't it didn't tick any boxes for me. This one's almost ticked a box. Well, yes.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, I like this. I'd be intrigued or interested in trying the straightforward imperial stout that they do, just to see how it compares. Because, like you say, that's a damn fine stout with a little bit of cherry in it.
I'm looking forward to the last program, which we're not going to record for a month now. but continuity wise, it might. Well, it depends when these go out. It might not be as big as a breakable one. But the
Yeah.
last two beers, I won't tell you what they are yet. It's much more of a straight bat. It's not. It's plain sailing. It's what you expect.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it. Yeah. Um, so yeah, we've learned a little bit more about 71 Brewing during this episode. Read up a little bit more, found out the origins and a little bit more about Dundee, which sounds to be, it seems to be an interesting place, which again, you can throw in front of Mrs. Nige and say, that's why Anders and I have to go there.
Well, I was up in Scotland last week
Yeah.
on the other side.
If you go there before me, I'll be so
Um,
cross.
Mrs. Knight says, "Should we go nipple across to Edinburgh?" I said, "Oh, I'd rather go to Dundee." She says, "Why?" Oh, she says, "That's that brewery." I said, "Oh, we go there if you want." And I said, "No, it's all right. We didn't go to Edinburgh because we'd done lots of driving." I said, "Listen, we don't have to go that far to go to somewhere nice."
Yeah.
And I was born in Edinburgh, so I know Edinburgh very well. So it's uh, but I remembered the tap room isn't open at the moment, so there's no point going.
No, there isn't any point in going until it's open.
But yeah, but Mrs. Nigel was prepared to drive me there. Well, I would have driven there and she would have driven back. Oh, she's a
Yeah.
good girl.
She is. And I know yeah. And I plead with you, don't go before me. If you get the chance, don't go before me.
I might have to do it.
Mm,
But what I can do though, we can do a program. We can set up the phone up,
well,
and you can tell me what beers you want me to taste, and I'll taste them.
anyway,
And
that's the end of
I'll
this
cover
episode here. Thank you ever so much for tuning into Brewing Focus. Um, honestly, this it's a brewery that gives and gives. Yes, we might have had issues because we're out of our comfort zone on this.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but really, still, putting out decent beers that might not be to our taste,
Well,
but
I'm
are
looking forward to the
decent.
last program. That's all I can say because the best till last, as far as I'm
Yeah,
concerned.
absolutely. Because it's in your comfort zone, isn't it?
It is.
Very much so. Right, okay. Until then, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.